for the first time this year, you see among this respondent group a complete or structural lack of trust in business to do the right thing, and a lack of trust in government. And the notion that that they're not offsetting one another for us was particularly compelling. I'm going to highlight a couple of more findings and then talk about some implications. The second thing that is interesting here is we asked respondents, given what's happened, given this lack of trust that you have, who do you view as being responsible for addressing the problems of the financial crisis or other large societal global problems, global warming, energy, things like that? And while, first we asked them who was responsible for causing it, what's very interesting is that business and government are equally seen as responsible for causing all of these problems. And who's responsible for solving is, although there's some more fluctuation, although they don't, this is what's interesting, although the respondents don't trust or lack trust for both business and government, when they ask them what should be done about this, they want business and government to lead in defining what those solutions are. To us, that's interesting, because what we've seen in the preceding 9 years, or 10 years, has been whenever there is a lack of trust, the audience looks someplace else to try and find a way to rebuild it. And this is an instance where we have reached such, we think, a structural basement that the trust community, the trust holder community, can only look to the people or to the institutions in whose trust they now lack to rebuild that trust. I think that to us means that we are in a bit of a moment in time, and we talked about this at lunch earlier. We are in a bit of a moment in time, I think, when both of those institutions can recalibrate what the foundations are and the frameworks are on which the expectations that trust is based are built. If systemic trust is that an institution or an entity does what you expect it will do, the reason there is a lack, or at least arguably a reason that there is a lack of trust in both the business sector and in the government sector, is that in both of those cases, they didn't do what we expected them to do. The markets did not continue to rise, although we expected them to do that, and government did not protect us, although we expected them to do that.